deal of it, make a good meal of it, stick to your old-fashioned beer. Now don't be afraid of it, drink till you're made of it. Now all together.
Hi folks, it's Mark here, your one-take beer reviewer downstairs in the basement testing labs at about 9:45 on a July evening where it's still 87 degrees outside, poking at the computer instead of sticking my head outside. So time for a nice cold one, I think. And we have another beer that has been supplied to us by the folks at Kona Brewing. It is their Wailua, it's a wheat ale with passion fruit. Yes, brewed with passion fruit, so something a little outside of our immediate environs. They, of course, have sent a sell sheet to talk about it too, so we can see that it is made with pale and two-row wheat malt and wheat Millennium hops. It has a light bitterness unit of 14.5 IBUs, 5.4% alcohol by volume, and, of course, brewed with a little passion fruit in every batch. So let's let's quickly pop the top off of this one, because I'm getting a little dry here right now, and give it a nice. Yeah, this is not going to be one of my better pours. It's going to just kick up a nice big head here. But we can see a slightly darker golden, almost amber color here underneath all the fizz. So I tried to do something close to a straight up wheat ale glass. Has a nice smell of, I don't get much in whatever passion fruit is supposed to smell like I would know. But there's that fruity note on the tongue, because there are so many hops now that brewers are using that have that tropical fruit flavor too. But this does have a little sting of a fruit juice, kind of the heavy fruit juice of a tropical fruit, but not too much. It still stands out as a pretty good wheat beer. The passion fruit brewed in it is just a nice accent. And let's top off the pour here and see what we get. Nice and clear, filtered or pasteurized perhaps, so no yeast on the bottom. So a very decent beer to pour yourself on a hot day like this one. I'm keeping this review a little shorter because I have a piece of another review tacked on to the end, because when the Kona Brewing truck stopped by a couple months ago, they had left off a piece, some of their beers that I had just started on, so I could because I like their Kona Porter, so I think that's what we're going to be seeing me tasting in just a few more minutes. And if I can just put my glass down, I think I can just pull it, do a nice wipe by pulling the curtain this way. Hey folks, it's Mark here. I'm just shooting a quick addendum to my report on the Kona Brewing Company beers. This is the night after their van had visited my house, and while we were talking about the beers, they seemed to think I liked their pipeline porter made with Kona coffee, and yes, I did. They did not have any in the sample 6-pack they gave me, so they just gave me the open bottle, which I put a little cork on, kept in the fridge, and now we're just going to finish it off tonight. Yes, it's still got a little spritz in it, so it has not yet gone flat. Got to keep a couple of these around. And we've got almost a whole pour worth. A whole glass worth, rather. This is their porter made with Hawaiian Kona coffee. They told me that they just buy a huge bulk of green beans at harvest time, so they have enough to last the whole year and not have to depend as much on market forces. And it does have more of a little bit of a chocolate smell, and then some coffee right behind it. Nice brown color, black color almost, with a fizzy head. Has kind of a Guinness character to it, just that little trace of sourness in the back. It really tastes more like a stout than a porter. And Kona coffee is pretty mild, as has been my experience, and this one almost has trouble registering. Other times I catch a lot of the coffee character to it. But I'm told most of the Kona beers that are coming around across the pond, well, actually they're being made here to their standards, are pretty much the milder beers. I don't remember what the alcohol content on this one was supposed to be, but they're all supposed to be pretty light and, well, mellow in the Hawaiian phrase of mahalo. And this one has a little bit of a tang to it, and certainly putting anything with caffeine in it is not going to get you much more mellow, but I just wanted to get this in because it is a very nice coffee beer. It is not overly done, overly bitter or astringent. It just kind of has a little bit of Guinness temper to it, and then you can kind of catch a little bit of coffee towards the end.